Low Budget Dave here. I've seen some beautiful off-center bowls turned on YouTube, and I thought it might be fun to try a triple. I'm not going to show chips flying in this video, just my overall method, and maybe if a really good word turner picks it up, they might try it. I began by gluing up plywood squares, about a dozen of them I think, into approximately 3 by 8 by 8. Then I laid out a circle and laid out my 3 off-center points. I'm chucking this piece on a hot glue block, and obviously it's way out around. I thought it might help some to restore balance if I initially nibbled away at the opposite corners. And it does appear that my static balance is pretty good. Of course, dynamic balance is another matter. If I had a bigger lathe or a variable speed, I could go slower, but we'll have to work with it as it is. So, as I think it was Richard Dreyfuss observed on Jaws, you're going to need a bigger, and the larger glue block held on well enough for me to hollow out the first third of the piece. Now I've got it on the second axis, which is going to be about right here. And as I did before, I took off the opposing corners, take off the weight, and hopefully to have some measure of balance as I continue to work this piece. So after mounting it, it was seriously out of balance. I didn't even try to spin it up, but I used some hot glue to fix some opposing weights to it, and it runs pretty good. I might be able to get a decent job out of this one. Okay, so far so good. There's a second of 3 scoop outs. 1 lobe to go over here, and then we'll see what we get. And there is the concept, together with the balance block that I used to form the third compartment, easily knocked off. It remains now take that glue block off and put it dead center. Then I can work on forming the sides, cleaning up the bottom, squaring up the rim, finish, etc. I'm not going to bother to show that. I wanted to see if I could do this, and by jingo I could. And one of the really good wood turners out there watching in YouTube land might want to take this up. Thanks for watching.